Hey guys, today I am going to make a recap video on Disney, Myrna, UPST, and Tesla. I get the notes from awesomecallstrading.com, at AJTrader7 on Twitter. This is where all the notes are from, and he is amazing, man. He makes these calls every day, and I'm always guaranteed to make some money from them, so definitely check them out if you've never checked them out. But anyways, so today I played Disney, Myrna, Tesla, and UPST. I'm going to go over 7 day trades I did from about 8:30 to 9:04. To recap his price targets and potential profit. For Disney, downside, it went 185 to 181. 181 low. Hit his first price target. You would have got 4 points on the downside, 2,000 potential profit. Myrna, you could have played the downside, 400 to 393 once it hit this put line in purple. It hit his second price target of 393, went all the way down to 387. You could have got 13 points from that. That's over 6,000 potential profit on options if you played in the money calls and puts. So Tesla, upside 723 to 729. Hit his second price target of 730. It hit 729.9. So you would have got 7 points on the upside. Downside, when it broke down and hit his put line 720 to 713. It almost got to his first price target. It hit a 714 low, so it went down 6 points. Then UPST, upside 185 to 192. It hit a second price target, and it hit a high of 205. You could have got 20 points, so that was really the play of the day. They had a price target upgrade. That definitely would have been a huge money maker for me, and I had those, and I sold them way too early. But yeah, I've been scalping and just trying to get what I can before it yanks on me and I'm down. So right now I'm just getting what I can, and I'm going to go over it chronologically. The first one I did was Myrna, so I'll go over that. So it says Myrna, third dose being authorized, stock gapping up 15 points. Do not long unless pop at the open to 408. Then look for nice quick 5 to 8 point push to the upside. Then watch for topping. If this snaps 400 at the open, look for a nice gap fill sell off to 393 to 395. Then bottom curl bounce it. So let's see. On Myrna, this one went south on me. I really don't like averaging down anymore. I got burned too many times from it, and I had to do it this time. Tried to get filled 3 times and none would fill this time. So right here, I bought it at 833 when it broke his put line of 400. I bought it right here, but the market makers decided to make it skyrocket a solid 395 to 406, like 10 points. Like, really good to play the bottom curl there, but it breaking the put line, I didn't know if I wanted to do that. I was trying to get in puts, and I did, and it gave me a horrible fill. And right here I put tried to get filled 3 times and none would fill. And you can see it right here. Canceled, 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 because they wouldn't fill. So it wouldn't fill. I'm holding them, I had to average down at 838. And look, I got in this UPST play because it broke his line at that same time. So I'm in other trades, but I just didn't sell this one. I held it. So at 838, I buy 10 more. I didn't double down. I just averaged down. I was just trying to get out. I didn't want to tie up too much money into it, especially with all this volume and implied volatility. So at 838 right here, I bought more. See, it starts tanking. So I'm like, okay, that was shorts covering or something. So who knows what it was, but I started going back down, and look, it eventually did go back down, but it got dicey. It was choppy waters right here. I wasn't trying to stay in it. I was just trying to get out even, to be honest, Wasn't even trying to make money at that point. So I bought 10 more at 830, 837. I did a limit sell to sell them at 735 each at 839.11. So like, 837, I see a tank. By 839 right here, it hit a low of 398, and I just got out even. But look, had I rode them out or just re-entered on the true break at 850, man, that would have been a great play. But obviously Myrna did not go my way on that trade. I only made 103, and look, I sold them for $14,700. It cost me $14,597. So $103 to make, to make $103, it costs you $14,000. Like, you're not trying to make money, you're just trying to get out at that point. So let's see. On to the next trade. I did UPST. Another upgrade. Barclays with 230 price target. Do not long unless pop at the open to 185. Then look for a nice quick 5 to 7 point push to the upside. Or more if this snaps 182. Look for gap fill to 180 and under. Then bottom curl. Bounce it all day. Move to the upside. And he was definitely right on that. So this one, after that first bad Myrna trade, man, I actually got shaken out of this at first, because look, it had already broke his line within the first minute. Like, shouldn't have immediately sold it, to be honest. But I didn't lose money. In 35 seconds, I sold it and broke even. I lost the commission fees pretty much. So, but then at 8:37, 3 minutes later, AJ starts talking about it, and he's like, oh, this is going to run. So just based off of him, he said it was definitely going to go up all day, which it did. He was right. I bought 10 more, and sold them at a limit of 540 each. That was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So I bought it at 8:37 right here. Look, it was already hitting AJ's top second price target line. And then at 840 right here on this long candlestick, which, I mean, that's from 192 to 194.58. So 2.5 point candle, it goes up, and I made 750 profit in 2 minutes. So that was a good trade for me. I mean, obviously I could have stayed in that and rode that. That was 20 points, like, crazy. But anyways, that's what I got out of it, and it only took 2 minutes, so I just moved on to my next trade. So Tesla, right here, you could have played the upside and downside, but I just played, let's see, 847, the upside. So right here, the puts right here. I entered right here at 847. It broke his line. I mean, it started coming down quick after that. So you had 1, 2, 3, or this was the first minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. So it's like, yeah, you could have captured gains, but if you didn't sell it within these first 6 minutes and you thought Tesla was going to 3 million, whatever you think, whatever crazy number you had in your head, nope, there's a hardcore resistance line at 730, and it bounced hard. It tried to get back there, and next thing you know, you're in puts. So definitely don't get greedy if you see big profit. I mean, if I would have rode this thing, I could have made a killing. 723 to 730, that's 7 points, at least $3,000, But look, I barely got anything. I got 275. I've just been selling them way too early. I mean, I sold in 15 seconds, 847.46 to 848.01. So, like I said, and the reason why I do that is because, like, I guess with Myrna, it yanks on you so fast, and Tesla can too. So, hindsight's not always 20/20. You're just seeing the print of the last second of that candlestick, and yeah, it looks nice, but man, when you see this momentum volume build up in the candlestick, and it's crazy, man. I don't know how else to say it. So it's not as easy as it looks. So after I played that, let's see, Disney. Stock gapping up 8 points, do not long unless pop at the open to 188.50. Then look for nice quick move to 190, 192. Then watch for topping. If this snaps at the open 185, look for sell off, gap fill to 180, 181. Then bottom curl bounce it. So on Disney, I played puts and calls, and it was really puts for Disney, but I'll tell you what, I played the calls. So at 856 right here, I entered. Let's see. Right here at 856. Yeah, they got me. So the market makers, you know, they want to bring this down. And look what they do. Like, they're like, all right, let's burn some people before we really take it down. So right when it broke AJ's line right here, 855, 856, I bought it. It was down here. It did not look like this when it started. But literally as soon as I bought it, look what it does. So I immediately was like, okay, I'm going to hedge with calls and just capture some gains on the call. So I bought puts at 855.49. Next thing you know, I'm in calls, 856.58. This was not part of AJ's plan. This was me just trying to long scalp this, you know. But on the puts, I got shaken out. You know, like I sold it for 70 profit when I could have made a killing on that. But it was because of how I entered. I just wanted to get out at that point. But yeah, I made 70 profit by selling it at 855 to 902. So right here at 855, I bought them. Look what it does. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. And then it finally starts coming down. And then 902, look, it broke AJ's line. And look, it does all this, and it keeps trying to break it, but lower lows, and right here it tries to break it again, and it finally starts falling. But look, it keeps trying to test it. It, you know, probably faked people out right here, but look, it ends up coming down, you know. So all day fader for real. So, yeah, on the puts, I only made 70. The calls, I made 120. So yeah, kind of really showing you that the trades didn't really go my way today, you know, like none of them. So, but I was still able to squeeze out 1692 from these plays. But then on coin, played that wrong too, and did a fat finger where I did a limit sell way too low. It sold me at $1,000 loss. So for coin, I ended up taking a 625 overall loss on it. I played it twice to recoup some of that, but overall today I ended up 1161 after a few more scalps throughout the day with just one contract. I didn't want to throw away the gains and throw that away. So 1161 for the day. I'll take it, you know. So for the last play, this wasn't for AJ's notes, but I did the bottom curl. So, you know, market buy 10 contracts at 493, limit sell 10 contracts at 450. So that was at 904 on this bottom curl. Look at this. Like it started curling up. I mean, this is 389 all the way to 393. Like that's a lot of points in one candlestick in 1 minute. You know, so in 20 seconds I made 374 profit and I took it. So Myrna, you know, I made that, let's see, I made that 103 earlier just trying to get out when I had to average down. But then I made 374 on that bottom curl play. So Myrna gave me 477 total. And then UPST I got 750. Disney I got 190. And Tesla I got 275. And I ended up scalping Tesla again for 50, then 44. Like not much, but I got what I could. It's Friday. It's dangerous to keep these contracts long on a Friday with theta time decay. It's like not meant to be held long. So even more, like on Monday, it's not as bad. Tuesday it gets worse. Wednesday it's like getting bad. Thursday, really bad. Friday, like dude, you're not like past 11 a.m. You're really not even supposed to be playing them. That's what Sean told me at least. We end up playing next week's expiration after that time. So, but that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a good one.